Offering a helping hand can be easy as raising a glass. And when our next guest realized she could be the one to actually start a whole new idea in the community service, she let the goodwill pour out. Rene Harding is the president of Cocktails for a Cause, and she helps us help local organizations in a really fun and entertaining way. Joining us this morning, Kim Easton. She's the CEO of Urban Peak, and they're both hosting a Cocktails for a Cause event to help them continue their work on behalf of the homeless youth in Denver. It's nice to see you, ladies.
Nice to see you.
So, Rene, give me more details. I did my best there, but what is Cocktails for a Cause?
We're a local nonprofit, and what we do is we help local charities, and we do it by hand-to-hand giving. We do not raise money, we raise items for the charity.
How did it all start?
You know, it started back in my backyard in 2009, and I kept hearing this story. There were so many people who were having a hard time in 2009 about these kids that were being left in dirty diapers, and they were getting sick. And I thought, you know what? I can do something about this. I know these great women, all my friends, and they will come. And so 37 women came to my backyard. I said, don't bring wine or an appetizer, bring diapers and wipes. And they raised over 4,000 diapers and 2,500 wipes that night, and I knew we were on to something.
What an amazing lady. I can see your eyes. You're like tearing up, and so am I. That gave me goosebumps. That's what it's all about, change in our lives.
It is.
So at the big event that's happening now, because it's much bigger than 39 women now, what's going to happen? What can we expect?
So what happens now is it's at the Cable Center, which is an incredible venue out in Denver. I want everyone to understand that your ticket into this event is actually the items that you are bringing for that charity. You will be greeted, the parking is free, you will be greeted by two of the cutest young men who will take your items and load them into trucks, because everything goes away in a truck now. And what they do is, if you have one bag, they'll give you one drawing ticket. If you have 12, they'll give you 12 drawing tickets, because we want you to bring more. The room now has over 250 to 300 women. They are the ages of 21 to 88 years old, and they're wonderful women. It has over 50 volunteers in the room to make sure that you will have a wonderful time.
I love it.
Beast Your Boys Catering and Big Fat Cupcakes make sure that you're going to enjoy your meal and have a great night. Fireplace and Grill Expert provides all of the beverages. Parties Extraordinaire makes these wonderful centerpieces that we have that are always made out of the items that we're raising for the charity. So this is a paper towel, this is gloves for the hair, this is a hat and scarf.
So the charity this year, the event is for who?
Urban Peak, who helps homeless youth.
And Kim, that's where you come in. Tell me more about Urban Peak.
Urban Peak is the organization in Denver that provides a convergence of programs for youth who are experiencing homelessness, from everything from street outreach, meeting the kids out where they're living on the streets behind dumpsters and along the rivers. We have a drop-in center where they can come in and take a shower and have a meal and do their laundry. We provide education and employment services, temporary housing, transitional housing programs, mental health, behavioral health, really all of the support and services that youth who would have a strong family connection would get through their family, we provide as Urban Peak.
Excellent. And what's your goal?
Our goal for this event is to collect items to get the youth through the winter. So thus the items that are in that display. So hats, scarves, hand warmers, boots, warm socks, anything that the young people could use to stay on the streets and be as warm as possible. Our shelter only sleeps up to 40 kids a night through age 21, so there's a lot of young people that are out on the streets without a place to go.
That's so heartbreaking. Rene, what drew you to Urban Peak this year?
It is such a fantastic organization, but really one of the things that impressed me the most about them is that I did not know that the largest population of homeless youth come from foster homes. These are kids that have nothing. And instead of just putting a Band-Aid over it and giving these children a coat, a glove, a shower, maybe some hygiene products, they actually continue on to help educate them and to get them employment. And that in itself is very impressive. They are getting them off the streets, giving them a way to the future. And that I loved about Urban Peak.
And the children are our future, so we need to empower them, educate them, and help them. Why are there so many youth on the streets, Kim?
You know, it's a really tricky balance in Denver. Based on the point in time study, we know that there's 921 young people on the streets every night. And at Urban Peak alone, we served 2,550 kids last year. So there's also kids that are couch camping and floating around and don't have a place to be. I think the causes of homelessness for young people it's a spectrum of things, from families that don't have the capacity to provide for their kids. They themselves have become homeless, and so they can't stay together as a family. Kids who have choices around their sexual choices, LGBTQ kids who get kicked out of their homes because their families aren't tolerant or understanding of those choices, kids aging out of foster care.
That just makes my heart hurt to know there's so many kids out there that needs help. But you know what? We are blessed to have two strong, amazing women like yourselves helping. And thank you for creating this wonderful foundation. Doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Just a sneak peek, but you have to take part in Cocktails for a Cause event. It's benefiting Urban Peak on October 23rd at the Cable Center, Denver. Now, the event, it starts at 5:30 p.m. For information, for tickets, and to learn everything you ever wanted to know about the women-only Cocktails for a Cause mission, please go to their website, cocktailsforacauseco.org, or you can call 303-885-0497. No kidding, I have goosebumps. You ladies are amazing, seriously. Yeah. All right, well, when we come back this morning, the newest trend in eating meets the comfort food we all love. The paleo diet makes chicken fingers fabulous. Check it out right after this.
Three, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.